What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to your new favorite podcast, The Ain't Shit Show, the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions. Thank you for joining us for episode 13. 13.
It's creepy.
Friday.
Boo.
It was. No, last Friday it was.
Yeah. My name is Fresh. And with me, I have the best crew in all of podcast land. Representing the Shady Bunch this week is the No Hose Bar beauty known as Bree.
Hey. Thank you.
Hey. And my favorite vivacious vixen.
Yes.
Who traded her baby teeth for food. Miss Sierra Tanae.
What's up?
What's up, baby? What's up, gang?
Gang.
Nothing.
Man.
Chilling, living.
Blessed.
Chilling.
Hallelujah.
Blessed. Hallelujah. Hey, this episode 13.
Yes.
Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Was just Friday.
Yes.
How did it treat y'all?
I stayed in the house because, I just didn't want to take no chances out here in these streets. Nah, but really, did I do anything Friday? No, I didn't. I was just chilling.
I feel like we be having these crew love weekends, and you be missing, my nigga.
Yeah, true.
Why you wasn't with
Y'all just on that blindsided,
We
nigga.
did have a crew love Friday. We did.
We
I didn't
played
know.
hooky. Nigga, we played hooky.
Nobody called me. I don't know where.
No, we told you last time we was
You
over
said, we're going to,
Right.
what's her name? BB.
BB, right.
BB had said 2. Okay. That's it. I don't know what the child, I know a roundabout, and I've never been there before. So I wasn't going to invite myself.
I didn't know.
You ain't ever been to BB house?
Never.
Never?
Ever.
Really?
Really?
Because you be getting missing.
I do.
I
Respect.
Right.
That's respect. I get that. But yeah, what did we do on Friday though?
Oh, bitch. So we
Bitch.
got drunk at BB house.
We did.
And then,
Shout out to BB.
And then we tried to go to the speakeasy joint,
Definitely.
and that shit was whack as that shit was
All right,
whack.
so we went to this speakeasy. So it's like this secret location. You remember the party we were supposed to go to a couple Fridays
that
back?
they fucking curved us.
Yeah.
Exactly. They
didn't send us our info.
They definitely curved us, and they definitely sent us on a mission. But we had to get on the Atlanta, what's it called?
Streetcar.
The
streetcars.
Yeah.
Streetcar. So here's the funny shit. We get on the fucking streetcar. They give you 2 locations you can get on the streetcar, right? You gotta get on the streetcar to fucking get to this secret location. The secret location got food, drinks, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get on the streetcar, and the streetcar, the bitch get on and say, look, hey, we going in the loop. Welcome to the streetcar. You going to the secret location party, right? We get on the fucking streetcar right at
M-Bar, Piedmont and Auburn.
Okay.
Piedmont and Auburn, right there, right?
Yeah.
This shit take us all the way around the loop and take us right back to where we started.
Yeah.
One exit before.
Like right past Bar.
I'd have been like, nigga, what?
I was so mad. We could have
We
walked.
was on that bitch for like 20 minutes.
We was on that bitch like 20 minutes. BB had to pee. I was talking with BB like, let me hold your vagina. You can pee. I like making BB uncomfortable. Right? It's so funny making BB uncomfortable. So
she had to pee in the street when we got.
hey, BB, she giving out your secrets, homie.
Hey, we all pee in the street. Everybody here.
Hell yeah. I done pissed on 285 and messed up leather boots. You feel me?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Oh,
I know.
man, you pissed on dead animals.
I have.
Fuck.
We went there. We got in the secret party or whatever.
Was it worth?
The music wasn't loud enough. They did have free drinks.
Right.
But, BB and Bree, they real bougie with what they drink.
That is not true. BB is bougie with what she drink.
BB
I don't
definitely
drink
bougie.
vodka, though. I don't drink vodka at all. And
The only dark they had was Southern Comfort.
Right.
You
And
don't like that?
haven't drank it in a real long time, so I don't really drink it. And they had wine, but we had already been drinking Jack. If I drink wine, it's gonna make me sick.
Somebody say sleepy.
We went to promote the show at Afro-Punk.
Yes,
that was fun. C wasn't there. She sent her representative.
Yes.
Shout out to Y and BB again.
Yes.
They definitely looked out. They outside of the crew, and we went to go promote at Afro-Punk.
Yes.
And it was fun personally for me.
Yes.
It
Y
was
said
nice out there. I didn't
yes.
know it was
Y
like
said that it was great, and she actually enjoyed handing out.
What? Why
she
has
said,
a knack for that?
Right. She said she feels like she found her sweet spot.
Hey.
No, really. Why is good at
She's
that?
charismatic. People do genuinely just be like, because she kind of like a free spirit too. Like, hey, I'll talk to you, weirdo. She weird.
She's like right in the Afro-Punk vibe.
Exactly.
Like,
so it worked.
It was
her.
definitely like Y and T was together at the Essence thing. That was the first thing we kind of like officially promoted for the podcast. The Essence Ford event. Kenya was there, and Y was real enthusiastic. First of all, I've been friends with Y for over 15 years. Okay, Y my nigga. But, you know, Y don't really give a shit about a lot of shit, okay? Let's be honest about that. Y don't give a shit about a lot of shit. But when I tell you this nigga was out there like, vigorous. Oh, okay, so you got 8 people to subscribe to the podcast? Nigga, I'm about to get 12. I'm clutching my pearls like, nigga, I've never seen you in this type of
This is that competitive spirit.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
So she, you know, she did her thing out there, and I appreciate them. Her and BB, they worked very hard out there. We gave out glow sticks, we gave out cards, we gave out all of that. It was some interesting people there.
Yo, they was dressed crazy.
Oh man,
some people walk by and I was like, "Oh, are they part of the show?"
But that's Afro-Punk.
Like,
that's Afro-Punk.
That's how they dress.
That's the thing. It's so great.
They were in there looking
it is
like
great. It's
I think you love it. I know you.
Yeah,
I definitely loved it.
Oh.
Next year, I'm definitely
We're going.
I'm going to
Have to.
Afro-Punk.
Yeah, we definitely
Like I'll probably be promoting the show as well, but I'm definitely in. And a lot of people were just like, "Yo, like." We like, oh, you listen to podcasts, whatever. I got a show. It's called the Ain't Shit Show. Check us out. People's like, the Ain't Shit Show. I heard of that. I heard of that.
I was like, what?
Shout out to y'all.
And even though we doing numbers in literally 50% of our numbers are in Atlanta,
the reach.
Like people like, yeah, I heard that. And the people who hadn't heard of us was just like, yo, like I like the name. I like what y'all promote. I'm going to definitely check it out. And you can see when people are genuinely interested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was the feedback that Y had. She said she felt like people were genuinely like intrigued. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is these? And all of them was cute. You know, y'all was all cute. And so people was looking like, okay.
Thank you.
Right. So,
thank you.
Shout out to us.
It was great, man. I love black people. I love black people. I love black people, man. I love black people because we are all very different.
Yep.
But yet we're all the same.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing the people. It was some odd couples there.
Yes.
Like, so y'all two together. Y'all walking, y'all holding hands. So she got a mustache and she got a mustache.
Yo, no
what do we call this here?
No bullshit.
So what do we call this here?
Yo, it was people. It was like, opposite sex couples that you still like. So y'all together,
right?
Though, but it was
Robin Biggs.
Yo.
Like that's the best way I can put it.
Robin Biggs. That is hilarious. But listen, shout out to everybody at Afro-Punk. It's time to get into Lit or Shit. Lit or Shit is our pop culture segment where we talk about everything that's going on your timelines. I need everybody to put your cups up.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up. Cause we gotta get these creep ass white niggas the fuck up.
Big old facts.
So our first person is
first creep ass white nigga.
Right, because I don't even want to call him a person. It's Harvey Weinstein. So Harvey Weinstein, for those who don't know, is a big Hollywood producer. He's the head of Miramax and the Weinstein Company. He has been accused of at least 30 rapes and sexual harassment accusations, going all the way back to the 80s. The accusations range anywhere from unwanted messages, gropes, to forcible rape. That's like vaginal penetration, forced oral sex, giving and receiving. You're a bold motherfucker to force your dick into somebody's mouth with teeth.
Yeah.
And for you to not bite that shit
because
off,
I would bite. I don't know to say.
I don't know why you would put your dick in like a chopping machine.
Right.
Because that shit will be ground.
You're a bold motherfucker.
Potted meat.
Ground meat.
Potted meat. The accusers include former assistants, lesser known actresses, international and domestic, some of the biggest names in Hollywood, such as, Cream Cheese, Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, Ashley Judd, Rose McGowan, Rosanna Arquette, and she got brothers. You know what I mean? So Rose McGowan was best known for her role as Paige Matthews on the hit TV show Charmed. She took $100,000 settlement years ago when she was 23 years old. That was almost like 20 years ago. Yeah, because she's a little up there in age now. But there are allegations that he had a whole legal team that was solely dedicated to handling his rape allegations or sexual assault allegations. The Weinstein board fired Harvey. Yep. That's crazy that you get fired from your own shit. You know what I'm saying? His wife has publicly stated that she's filing for divorce. The Weinstein company is worth over $800 million.
Yes, sir.
They've received 841 Oscar nominations and have won 81 Academy Awards. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So a lot has been going on with that, and it's just been this slippery slope where all of these other celebrities and all of that, people are coming out saying, yeah, like this practice. You know what I mean? This is practice in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. They do this all the time. Guys like Terry Crews has stated, like, a male executive grabbed his dick in front of his wife.
At a party.
In front of his wife at a party.
At a party.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it how Terry Crews can give you that little sweet vibe. But
that's still a grown-ass black man.
That's still a grown-ass man with a whole lot of muscles. Yes. Alyssa Milano tweeted that she had been sexually harassed too. She didn't necessarily say by Weinstein, but she stated that she has been harassed too. And she instructed women, if you've been harassed or assaulted, use the hashtag #MeToo. Within 24 hours, the hashtag had been used over 500,000 times.
Wow.
By women in all lines of industry, but some of the big names that used the hashtag #MeToo was like Lady Gaga, Rosario Dawson, and even Viola Davis, just to name a few. So this is really blown up in Hollywood. We've heard like Ben Affleck, who came out and said some shit like, "Oh, I'm really disgusted," and then all these tapes came out about him. Our celebrity in chief advocates grabbing him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Are we really shocked about this?
No.
Or is this just white male privilege?
No, it's not. It's male privilege,
right,
too. It ain't just white male privilege. White male privilege is it's bigger than black male privilege.
Facts.
But look at any grandmother, mother, whomever you have. A lot of them been assaulted. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't assaulted. You know what I'm saying, by white men. So I think it's worse with white men because they have more money, they have more resources. You know what I mean? But women are always silenced when we're harassed or assaulted. I don't know a woman that hasn't been sexually harassed. I've been sexually harassed.
I've been harassed.
I don't know anybody. Men do it all the time and they don't even see it as sexual harassment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I am not surprised. I think you would be hard-pressed to find a single woman in Hollywood who has not experienced some form of sexual harassment. And when people need to pay their bills, like, I understand why they didn't people didn't report him or didn't say, you know, if he was in there trying to massage your shoulders or pull his penis out, I probably would have been like, yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that shit. And I'd have left and kept it moving because he has so much power in Hollywood. You're not about to go immediately and report it. You need to make a living. This is your bread and butter. This is how you survive. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't surprised. That's what men do. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all like. Y'all think that shit all right.
They think like rape culture is just a thing. Like, you know, women are here for your disposal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you have this power and you're using it for the wrong shit. Mm-hmm. Although you're the same person that be like, I got daughters and I'm willing to kill a nigga.
Right.
Exactly. But what you don't understand is that everybody is somebody's daughter.
Right.
You know?
And people exist outside of your little world. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you got daughters, but there are women out here who, like, women are still women. They're still people. They're not people because they're daughters.
Right.
They're people because they're people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to know not to sexually harass a woman just because you have daughters. Yeah. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's your defense, then you've already dehumanized women.
What do you feel about him running to go and get help?
Well, who?
So he's currently
lies.
And you know, this goes back into, I feel like I be having sometimes inappropriate conversations with people because I had a conversation with my boss's boss about, like, do you feel like sometimes people or the opposite sex, you know, I watch like a lot of history channels and nature or nurture about a lot of things.
All of us say niggas fucked up. Period.
Fact.
Niggas is fucked up.
Nah, but some people say, like, it's not, like, the question is often posed, are we innately designed to be with one person or not be aggressive when it comes to sex, because we're the only species that put parameters around our sexuality, but we're still a species. So I almost feel like
because we go to school.
Because we're higher beings.
Yeah, no, I'm about to say
we're evolved
mentally. Animals don't have they don't have parameters because they don't have the ability to have parameters.
And they don't have
right.
So they can just fuck
they can't think. They can't think and rationalize, you know what I'm saying?
But it's funny because some animals are very particular about what they do, where they do, and how they do it. Right. So I just like to
act classy animals.
Right. Do you want to know the? It's like the hippopotamus. It's the females that are the aggressors. The females pick the men.
Hey, females be aggressive out this piece.
Okay. Like, no, nigga, I want you. No, not you.
They want what they want when they want it. And you could be cornered.
Right. So sometimes, I think that niggas are creeping. I think that he's disgusting on all levels, but I have heard, reading a lot of shit about it, people say, like, is there just something chemically wrong with certain people because of our natural instincts, our wild instincts to just want to like the pheromone chemistry. It's like, I need it, I got it.
But
give
you
it
have
to
a
me.
mind to be able to control your instinct. Like, I definitely think men are built differently than women. I definitely think that, you know, part of it is you're the male species. You stick it in things. You have this. You have this innate thing to,
Your sex organs are out.
Right. Exactly.
Our sex organs are.
You want to spread.
That makes it different.
Right.
Yes, it does.
If you're sticking something in something, you feel like you're doing the work.
Yeah.
If it was reversed. Yeah. Niggas would feel just as violated
and
if somebody
somebody would put their penis in your mouth. Niggas, you would feel violated. So it's very similar.
Yeah. That's why I feel like you should just hop on niggas' face and go,
But they don't like to control themselves. They use it as an excuse to say, oh, I can't control myself. Or like Harvey Weinstein told the bitch, like, oh, I'm sorry, I do that sometimes. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Well, he looked nasty. He looked like a creep.
He looked
like mayonnaise flavored.
But there are plenty of men who look like Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Don't get me wrong. It's
I'm just saying he just got the look.
Right.
It's a double down.
His eye all fucked up.
Right. That crater face, low eye, gimpy. I'm like, oh shit.
His face look baggy, like it's full of mayonnaise.
No,
I just can't get with it.
But look, so CNN, you know CNN stay fond and shit. So they found a clip from like 2003 or 4 where Courtney Love on the red carpet.
I sent that to them today.
Yes, that was like if Harvey Weinstein ever invites you to a hotel, 4 Seasons, say no. I'm like, yo, and she said that
2005,
like mad long ago, like, and nobody picked it up. Like his allegations, like you said, had dated back since the 80s.
Yeah, and
that just shows. And did you also hear that maybe Jay-Z might be buying his shares of the company?
Yeah, and I'm a little
but check this.
Conflicted about that.
But check this. So I just watched the Khalid Browder story. And guess who produced it?
Weinstein?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So that's who Jay-Z was in.
Yes, he and well, of course, it's always like 50,000 executive producers, but he and Jay-Z were right under each other, which made me feel like they have something,
some sort of professional connection.
Some type of or business, cahoots.
I mean, they're a big company,
right?
And they're the people to go to. So my whole thing about it is, did you know the rumors?
Everybody knew.
I feel like
everybody knew.
I feel like everybody knew, but it could or couldn't be, just hush hush, like this nigga got money, so okay, whatever.
That's what it is.
Or it's like, yeah, I got a whole bunch of goddamn charges on me too, or allegations on me too. I ain't tripping off the shit either.
But that's the problem. Thing. Men protect each other, like
because they think it's natural.
Consciously or unconsciously.
Who was it? Rose McGowan said that she told Ben Affleck that he assaulted her. And then
Rose got assaulted by him too?
Rose McGowan got assaulted by Paige off of screen, and the bitch off of screen, and off of Charmed and Scream. Rose McGowan.
So wait, Rose got assaulted by
Harvey.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
She said she told Ben Affleck, and he said, "God damn it, I told him to stop doing that." As if he
gave him a pep talk, like, bro, keep your dick in your goddamn pants.
They said Matt Damon squashed the story. Reporter wanted to do the story. Not directly on Harvey, but somehow related to what Harvey was doing. It would have exposed him. Allegedly, Matt Damon squashed the story. Mind you, these are friends of his,
friends of friends.
And just because you don't engage, whether or not you engage in sexual assault, also
it doesn't make.
If you have friends out here that are treating women a certain way, you are just as
guilty.
Culpable.
Yeah,
you're just as culpable. So it's this culture of silencing women. So you got men who are protecting them, and then you got women who don't feel protected because if I go to my friend Ben Affleck or I go to my friend Matt Damon,
he ain't doing shit.
Oh man, he just be doing stuff like that. Like just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Just like black people need white people to speak up for them.
Yeah.
Women need men to speak up for us too.
Yes.
It doesn't work if it's all the victims and everybody that's being oppressed has to speak up. Well, no,
because then we sound like not the whiny kids, but just like, oh, here they go again.
Yes.
When it's actual people that are standing up and saying, no, this is a thing.
Allies.
Yes.
Yeah,
we need allies.
Allies and advocates.
I come from ethical compliance background, right? So my question is, should there be consequences for people who knew but didn't say anything?
Yep.
Especially the people at the company.
There should be consequences for people. Okay, I think yes and no, right? Because sometimes it's hard to prove that someone knew. Because sometimes if it was a rumor that's going around and I can't substantiate it,
Ben Affleck needs to be fucking punished.
But if you heard the rumor 8 times about 8 different people,
and then you are by him saying I'm gonna talk to him, you're acknowledging that there was a problem,
right? However, I don't think people like Ben Affleck necessarily because they knew should be charged. Who I think should be charged are those assistants and his fucking company that help lure women and make women targets. I think they should be charged. The people that were employed by him, who he actively recruited to recruit these women and make them feel safe, like, oh, well, such and such is here, so it's okay. And then such and such leaves, Mary leaves, and Shannon and Harvey Weinstein are stuck in there. Mary should be fucking charged, bitch. That's collusion. That's fucking collusion. I don't feel like you should necessarily require, because then you're getting on a sticky slope.
But
now it's a good Samaritan law. Like, you got to jump in at all times. Or you getting, you know what I'm saying?
But you got to remember, Harvey Weinstein, he that guy. He got money. He probably still genuinely do get bitches. So how does the assistants know? Like, he could be like, oh, I met her. No, so I can't. You can't say that, because I just feel like a lot of times these assistants be young and dumb,
right?
And he probably fuck with them too.
But as of right now, some assistants have admitted to being involved in it. They should be charged, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, if you already admit it,
now you want to come out because all these women came out. You're like, yeah, you know, it was really uncomfortable for me, but such and such. Bitch, here's your charge. See how comfortable this is.
So the other crazy thing about this is exactly how that episode of SVU was that came out a couple years ago. And I talked to Brie about this earlier, that now that I'm putting all the pieces together, that episode was probably about this nigga.
This nigga.
For real, because it was assistant that brought the bitches in. It's like da-da-da-da, then the assistant would bounce.
Right.
And then it was these two brothers that had this big ass movie studio.
The Weinstein brothers.
He would fuck
I
them
need
or
this
assault
episode.
them. Definitely.
That's definitely.
And I'm an SVU fan, man. So I just
find it, Sean.
All of them. And I was like, yo, that's probably what the episode.
No bullshit. Was about. Inspired, yeah. Can you find the episode?
I'll definitely look.
And let's have movie night, date night.
All right, we have a date night. Do y'all think the wife knew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is she just now leaving this nigga?
Yes. Because now she's embarrassed.
Right.
Now you're embarrassed.
Now
you look like the whore that stood, but opportunistic whore that stood beside.
You looking like the house mom?
Because she didn't.
She
worked at the den mother. Yes.
You look like the den mother. Like you knew.
She worked at R. Kelly sex den.
Bingo. Y'all see? Yeah, you
knew. She didn't decide to leave it when the allegations first. Even when New York Times broke the story, she was real silent. It took a couple days for more allegations to come to light before she said she was.
Before she was like, and it was like a
kill. Even when they broke the story, you've been new.
Exactly, and you've been with this nigga for a mad long. So all these other people that's come out with making statements, and you just gonna conveniently just
and she's
act
a
like
Marquesa designer. Bitch, he harassed models and assaulted models.
Yes.
So let's just say, for sake of argument, you don't deal with the actors and the actresses. Bitch, you live in a whole fashion industry, and there are many models that he assaulted.
And that girl said, "I don't feel comfortable going in there with you." He's like, "Don't embarrass me. Just come inside. Come inside. I'm a celebrity. Don't." He's a sleazo. He got his sleazy sauce all over town.
I think he has a problem though, a mental.
Yeah,
issue.
I think
for sure.
That's what I was gonna say. The root is something mental.
Yeah.
It ain't right.
Yeah.
It ain't there. It ain't there.
So, Brie, I think you've been involved in this. What should happen legally? Or is anything going to happen like legally?
So I think, now me personally, I think he should have to face his crimes.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's a statute of limitations that if it happened past
a certain time, it happened like a couple weeks ago.
And now it's so much hard. Yeah, So really, for him to be prosecuted and face consequences for his crimes, it would have to be very recent events. They can't go back 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years, because now people, your recollection is different. Yep. You know what I mean? Like all that other shit is different.
And depositions ain't no hoe.
Yeah, it would have to be something recent. But he, resulted on women as far back as recent as 2015, 2016. So
yeah, exactly.
So,
well, I think he definitely should have to face some legal action.
Definitely.
I don't give a fuck. He talking about some.
Hopefully I can
counseling, and hopefully
I can be given a second chance.
Nigga, you've been doing this for 30 years. It's not like
you done got a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chance.
You got a 30th chance.
A 30th.
And that's what we know about.
And he's denied. He hasn't denied the harassment.
Nope.
And certain forms of maybe sexual battery.
But he denied the rape.
He's denied that there was any.
Rose McGowan said that she had to get 3 surgeries on her wrist and elbows based on the rape. So he had to get super physical with her to fuck her up a little bit.
What?
Yeah, facts. So yeah, that shit fucked up.
That's hella fucked up.
People been saying shit like, y'all better go ahead the same way y'all went at Cosby. Do y'all feel like it's equal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. It's 100% equal. I can't stand
He has more power than Cosby.
Right.
Like, you're a white man. You winning just off that alone.
Yep.
So, which means y'all better, black people.
No, they both they gotta get the fuck up out of here because women are not toys for you men, okay?
They're toys for us women.
Right.
You can't. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
For real, all that inappropriate behavior, that unwanted touching, those winks and shit like that.
Drink, you don't need no way. All that shit is great.
Weekend at Bernie's. That's awful.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
It's not.
So y'all, wait, I just want to say that I joke a lot about stuff like women and stuff, but I'm so serious. Bernie's is funny as shit.
Hey, I feel like this group found a way to work weekend at Bernie's.
It's so appropriate.
Bi-monthly.
Exactly.
Because I definitely talk about...
That's a trend.
Somebody sent me a video of Scott Storch today on the fucking...
Bernie.
I said, that nigga look like Weekend at Bernie's.
With them glasses.
Hey, Weekend at Bernie's is a classic. Hey, so Harvey Weinstein being a major creep is lit or shit?
That's definitely shit.
Super shit. He needs to like burn in some shit.
Super shit.
He should be castrated.
Right.
Definitely.
Euthanized. He should be euthanized.
He should be castrated and then forced to live with it for a while and then euthanized. You gotta be strategic. You know what I'm saying?
Torture.
And I feel like he should lay right next to Trump. So
wait,
I'm going with shit.
We going with B613 style.
Yes. We're Papa
McMoonlight, McSnotty, McSleepy.
We got a 7 dwarfs.
We gonna go into the next one.
7 dwarfs head ass.
So this happened around the time in which we were recording last week, but we didn't get to it, and I want to get to it because it's in the same vein of fuck shit. So NeNe Leakes got bad jokes, right?
Yep. Real bad. Michael Jackson bad.
Right. So, NeNe Leakes is facing some serious backlash after telling a heckler, and I quote, "I hope your Uber driver rapes you. Hold on. I hope your Uber driver rapes you. I hope an Uber driver rapes your ass tonight, bitch." That's fucked up.
That's awful.
The tequila got me laughing, but really, that's
fucked up.
So NeNe was going to be the host of the Escape tour. We know Escape got back together, but they dropped her.
Yeah,
that seemed like some fuck shit. That's like you get hired at McDonald's and you get dropped.
No bullshit. Oh, you done?
No. According to TMZ, the group released a statement stating that they were in dismay about NeNe's comments. And even though NeNe apologized, they pulled the plug. The Real Housewives of Atlanta cast is refusing to record with her or to film with her after this rape rant. NeNe stated in a video, "I never imagined ever stepping on stage and hearing somebody scream, 'Go kill yourself' to me. It literally took me somewhere else. I apologize. I truly regret and apologize what I said. Sometimes words can cut deep and hurt you when you have no intentions of doing so. As a woman and as someone who has survived sexual abuse, I regret the words that I used." That's tough, man.
Here's the thing.
Go. What's the thing?
That's your job.
Yep.
You signed up to be a public entertainer, which means you signed up for all the scrutiny, all the backlash, all the bullshit that comes with somebody judging you without knowing you, thinking they know your life, heckling, all of that.
Yeah.
It is your responsibility to control yourself, have grace and poise. You have a job to do. You fucking just blew your whole job up. And it's not just this job. Now people will think, will she crack under pressure? You fucking up. And that was not a small fuck up. Yeah. That was a fuck up on a level where you insulted people on all different levels. Yeah. Just people that have been raped. You're gonna put Uber in the same sentence as rape. Yeah. They are already going through enough shit, and you think because
Uber definitely is rapey.
Okay, exactly.
And it was
McRapey.
Harvey shit came out.
And this Harvey shit, worst timing ever. You already black. You already known for being loud and obnoxious anyway. You want to change this image and persona. You want to always clutch your pearls teeth big, nose pointed.
She looked like Snuffleupagus. She need to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Pinocchio face ass. ass.
If I'd have been in that audience and she said, got raped, bitch.
Right.
Bitch.
Like, you can't say, and furthermore, you can't say shit like that and think that somebody won't tap on your door.
But you've been sexually assaulted before.
And that's the bigger thing.
But who hopes someone get? Let me tell you something.
That's deep.
I say a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah,
she
do say a lot of fuck shit. Like
I just say what I think. I don't think I've ever thought to say to someone that I hope they get raped. I don't think it's ever even
did
been
say utilized, killed, and hanged.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Harvey need to be euthanized.
Put a rope around your neck. Just don't put nothing in your vagina.
Yes, because when you got people assaulting
not
women,
vagina.
You got people assaulting women or getting their children, 14-year-old children blowjobs. Bitch, you do need to be euthanized. Yeah, it's not a nice thing to say, but it's deserving. Okay. Yeah. Dog, you saw a bitch in the audience.
Yeah,
she should be.
That you couldn't even see her face. You don't even know who it was. Like, why did you care that much? You, out of all the hoot and holler, you heard that. I just felt like that's a part of who she is.
It is a part of who she is, and she deserves all the backlash.
Yep.
She deserves to lose every job because you ain't funny anyway. And like I said, you look like Snuffleupagus. I don't even know why they plaster her ugly face on shit.
Why do reality stars, right? Mm-hmm. And I use this term star loosely, but I will give it to NeNe. She's made something out of nothing for sure. One of the more successful.
Absolutely.
That's always successful. Yeah. You a cool bitch. Get the cool money.
I wouldn't say she's been cooning more than she milked her situation.
But people only liked her because she was the stereotypical messy black woman. They liked the loud, obnoxious thing.
They liked her shade. But my question is,
they say you have a big personality. You know what that means? You a loud black bitch, and we like that.
Yeah.
That's what they say to her. You have a big personality. We like your personality. It's very big.
Why do reality stars think that shit like comedy, music, and acting require no skill? Like, I do this, so I can do that. Like,
let me tell you why.
You think you're a comedian
because people like cashing me out outside.
Yes, it's not them.
It's
opportunity. Yes.
It's us.
It's opportunity. It's these people saying, NeNe, you always saying funny shit on the Housewives. You ever think of doing a little comedy?
Yep.
Like, it's people giving
and they don't know it's an art.
It's an art. Opportunity. Why should they respect it when the people in the business don't fucking respect it and give people give any fucking body out here opportunity? Y'all don't respect it. Y'all don't give a fuck. Why would we expect these reality TV shows to respect it? The people up top ain't demanding respect. They're not saying, NeNe, you're not really cut out for this. It's an art. You should respect it, blah, blah, blah. They're not saying that. They saying, oh, bitch, look at this black fat bitch. She can make us some motherfucking money. Let's give her a platform.
Yeah.
You so sexy, bro.
They flirting. And they both look a mess.
Right.
We all look a mess.
We in scarves and sweatpants and
scarves and bonnets.
Don't tell the listeners
granny panties.
Hey,
I'm
all Balmain down. I'm all Balmain down in here. I don't know what they got on. I'm all Balmain down in here.
She got on a Ninja Turtle.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Bree, look at her feet. Look at her feet.
I'm gonna fuck you up in these Brazil slides you got on. I'm about to fry her. I'm about to fry Bree in this hot sausage scarf she got on.
Wait a minute. Shaw tried to kick her feet.
She curled them up real quick.
I'm
like a Wizard of Oz.
I'm cutting all this shit out. Hey, do y'all think that the Real Housewives of Atlanta really care about what NeNe said, or they just try and use this as a point to knock her down?
Both. I say both because of course they gotta care because their platform is predominantly women, and they've already they had to make an example out of Phaedra, so of course they couldn't let that slide. But on the flip side, I still kind of just feel like they just fucking with her to let you know we made you, we can break you.
They're gonna bring her back, just like I think Phaedra gonna come back eventually. They're gonna punish her for a little while, perhaps, and then they're gonna let her right back on.
Phaedra was always the fakest bitch.
Always.
Phaedra.
Do y'all feel like
peasantry.
15 minutes is up? Is NeNe 15 minutes?
I feel like it was up last year, the year before. So I never liked NeNe. I'm not here for NeNe. I don't fuck with her at all.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan.
I've never been a huge fan of NeNe, and they try to give her a hype and a suspense, like, oh, NeNe's coming back. But she always disappoints. She's kind of flat. She reads blah to me. She has her moments where she
has good shade though.
I was about to say she give good reads.
No, this is why I think her reads are good. Because all the other women's reads are that bad. You put NeNe up to a bitch. Put NeNe up to me, bitch. She ain't gonna stand a motherfucking chance.
No. That's why.
Bitches who can't throw shade.
That's why they won't put Marlo up there full time, because I feel like Marlo would fucking. But also, Marlo is a felon. I'm about to say Marlo is also a felon. Let's be clear.
I listen, Marlo. I don't really like you, but I would definitely like you.
I fuck with Marlo. Yeah.
But that record girl, you might have to get that shit.
These are people we can literally run into at any time.
Yeah.
Right.
I ran into NeNe in Duluth. I ain't tell y'all.
And I ran into Marlo.
No,
yeah.
It was like last year sometime, year before. I don't remember. It was like
and that's the thing I love about Atlanta. You just run into people like, and you looking at them like, bitch, why you in my space?
Exactly. Like, what you doing here?
Shout out to Trina from the Bradford.
Bar
She was so nice. Yeah,
yes.
Bar chicks.
Yes.
We got man. All right. So, do we feel like NeNe telling really bad jokes and really bad taste is lit or shit?
Shit.
Definitely shit. We gonna move along from that. So, the next little debacle is two of my favorite people for very different reasons. So, Chance the Rapper versus Joe Budden.
Oh, y'all got to hear this.
I haven't heard about this.
So Joe Budden always has a lot of shit to say.
Right?
Always. He's a very opinionated person.
True.
And he gets the jobs that he gets because he is an opinionated person. That's one of the things that I like about Joe Budden, that he is opinionated, but it's the gift and the curse. Because he always got some shit to say, right? So it all began when Joe Budden cracked on Chance's new music that he has with Daniel Caesar. Chance has a song with Daniel Caesar, and Joe Budden said, "What the fuck is he talking about? This shit is way too positive."
Oh,
I don't fuck with that shit. So essentially, he accused Chance of being too happy, and he said, "Ain't no nigga really that positive or really that happy." He even called it, "You need enough of this Apollo shit, enough of this acting, enough of this performance."
Come on.
Type shit.
Buddy.
Yeah, he can't be a happy nigga.
Joe Budden has also taken shots at Chance, claiming that Chance is not an independent artist. So allegedly, Chance is an independent artist. He's not signed to no label, and he's doing all of these big numbers basically independently, without a label. Joe constantly takes offense to that and says that Chance is not independent artist. So
I always believe that. I agree with Joe.
Okay.
When you come from money, you're not really that fucking independent. It takes money to make money.
So in an interview with Robin Neal, Chance stated, this idea that like things have to move the culture forward. You have to do things for the culture, but I'm like, nigga, I am the culture. Now I'm gonna put a pin in it right there, because this is where it gets into the good sassy shade, right?
Yes.
This is the part that I love, because I love a good classy read that will bring you all the way down without raising your voice. Chance says, "I fuck with Joe Budden. I know that he has things he has to do. He has a talk show now, right? Everybody knows that Joe Budden is on Everyday Struggle." He says, Joe Budden used to be an artist, and he could do whatever he wanted, but now he has a job. And on Fridays, he has to clock in and clock out. I understand he has to do what he has to do to incite conversation. This nigga got a job to go to. That's my nigga. Was a classy fucking read.
The best reads are the honest ones.
Are the most authentic.
The best reads are, this is true shit, And you can't say a goddamn thing.
You
about
used to be me, nigga. You used to be a rapper. Now you clock in and clock out at a job.
And therein lies the root of Button's
animosity
towards. I watched. He's on. Do you guys on Fuse, the therapist?
I watched that.
Did you see his episode
with the Migos, talking about Migos? Yeah.
No, Joe Button was up there. He had.
Yeah, but he was talking about.
Talking about the Migos and trying to figure out the root of his issue. Yeah. I just think it's just pure envy and jealousy of not being able to live his fullest potential as an artist. Yes. So now when he sees other young guys that are being their authentic selves, and can cross all genres and all barriers and isn't confined, it bothers him because deep down, I think Joe wants to be... Yes, I think he wants to be that all-around guy because he is, insightful and he can be hood and he can be this and he can be that. And I just think that he gets so mad when these guys are crossover. And I think that he didn't get there, and that just bothers his soul.
Chance, though, outside
of that,
I even understand his shit with Migos, right? I don't fuck with Migos anyway. I think they stupid and trash. But that's just my opinion, okay? But Chance, how you gonna say Chance? Like, what the fuck? How you
Is there such thing as too positive?
No, because that's the problem. Like, y'all mad because y'all tired of this mumble rap.
Okay, but for Chance, and this is just my opinion, I don't know him, but I feel like with Chance, it's genuine. Like, the nigga genuinely wanted out here helping and uplifting people.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna say, like...
You guys get tired of hearing the same just the same artistry that these newer generations are putting out, but then you have somebody that gives perspective and dimension and layers and this, that, and the third, and now that's not good enough. So I think just
it seems like a lose-lose.
Yeah, he
gonna be lose-lose. If you're Jay-Z, you're too old to be rapping. If you're Chance, you're too positive to be rapping. If you're Migos, you're too trash to be rapping. If you're Yachty, you're young and you're dumb.
Right.
Like, it's all a lose-lose.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And here's my thing, like, with Joe Button, because I
love Button. I love Joe.
Joe is clickbait. He's very emotional, and he says whatever comes to his mind. So he's good TV.
Yeah.
He's like reality TV, and no matter what you're watching him on, he's good because he's unstable. I feel like he's
not at all.
He's very emotional for a man.
He's impulsive. Very impulsive.
And he's one of those people who have never did it, but always trying to tell somebody how to do it.
Yeah.
Musically, although
pump.
You will be known until further notice as a one-hit wonder.
Right.
Musically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You will always be known as a one-hit wonder. And I get it. Like, he can rap. He can definitely rap. Rap, just because you can bar somebody to death and you can rap and you can say this shit,
don't mean you're an entertainer.
It's not a marriage with the music, the rapping, and the consumer.
Yep.
So you have been unable to reach that plateau.
Right. So to link all the chains.
Yes. So now you're a critic. And because you were unable to get to where you needed to be, you quote unquote retired.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't worked long enough, bitch.
Retirement, Harvey.
Ain't nobody buying your music.
You got pushed
so
out.
Now you're retired. And again, I just want to say, I do think Joe Button is lyrically a good rapper.
Absolutely.
But that don't translate to hits, my nigga.
Right. Yeah.
You should have stayed in the vein of pump it up, because that was the shit, and that's still getting played. Pump it up is your This Is How We Do It.
This is how we do it. Yo, Montel. Pump it up is your Montel.
Right. So you feel away. And I feel like a nigga like Chance, where I don't know if Chance has demons. The only real dirt that has ever come up about Chance was about him and his baby mama and this twin baby that he has that look just like him and his brother. And they jeans is a little
I was about
too
to
strong.
say, they jeans is real freaky like, so ain't no telling.
This is the thing. Everybody got their little shit with them. Chance got his shit with him too. But it ain't like he come from the hard knock life.
Right.
So,
the Obamas love you, for God's sake.
He don't have as many demons as, say, a Joe Budden. Okay?
Right.
So the reality is, because it's different upbringings and shit.
Yep.
Some people, this is their damage.
He might be a happy ass nigga.
Right, so he might be fucking happy. He might be good at
He
his
went
life.
at Yachty for that
spot.
too, though. On the show, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I watch Everyday Struggle every now and then when I'm in the gym. But he came at Yachty because Yachty was just like, I'm happy I got a good life. He like, you're not happy all the time. He was like, I'm 19. I got money. I came from a dorm. Now I got bitches wanting to fuck me for no reason. I got money. I got endorsements. I'm happy.
And he genuinely came from a good life. He lived in the suburbs of Mableton. Family, 2-story home. They did an interview. Yes. Yachty comes from a great... He doesn't cuss. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. None of that.
Don't sound like no bad shit to me.
His parents are real like... Hello, how are you? Come on in. Like, he's a good guy.
If I did all that and my child turned out to be
His mom wouldn't. His mom did not believe him. He kept coming home like, Mom, I'm a celebrity on the internet. People love my music. His mom was like, boy, do your homework and go to sleep. He's like, no, Mom, I ain't got time for homework. I got to go to the studio. And his mom didn't understand until he sat down and showed his mom like all the numbers and the emails, and just as he was starting to really pop, his mom was like, holy shit.
But people who are not happy don't believe people when they're happy. They don't believe you can be at a good space in your life. He probably clinically depressed.
Joe Budden has been through drug abuse.
Right.
Exactly.
Why would he think niggas can be happy?
His girlfriend is 23, 24 years old.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? He's always after young girls. He definitely
that he can manipulate. Harvey.
Damn. Joe Budden.
Because they said that he was out here raping and beating women up and shit.
Hold on, Joe Budden was raping?
Yeah.
Allegedly. I just want to say allegedly.
When he was on...
I think he did get accused of
Yes, he had to go to court. He was going to...
It was not because of rape.
What was
it was for physical abuse.
Oh, yeah. Beating bitches up.
Yeah, he had a lot of model big girlfriends. No, listen. A nigga beating you up and a nigga raping you is two different types of men.
It's one go hand in hand. Thank you.
If he gonna rape you,
listen. Right, now shut up and give me this pussy.
Joe Budden has always had some top-notch physical bitches.
Yeah.
Give him that.
Shout out to Caitlyn because I used to love that.
Love that twerk video. I'd be like, do it again, bitch.
Hey,
do it again.
Was fucked.
Close your mouth and do it again.
Hey, she was a runaway anyway.
She was bad though.
You gonna leave me hanging?
He had Caitlyn. He had fucking
Tahiri.
He had Sis Santana. He had
look at her
dark skinned bitch Esteban.
He had Yaris.
He had
Yaris.
All the Dominican bitches.
Yeah. That don't speak of that no English.
They speak that dick though.
They speak that dick though.
Alright, so look, Joe Budden and Chance the Rapper with this beef. Do we think that's lit or shit?
That shit. Come on, Joe.
I'm gonna go with lit because Chance's read was so accurate and so good. So I'm gonna go with lit, but only because of that.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna go with lit only because it's hip hop, and hip hop was based on competition. And if we can get like a bar or two out of Chance about Joe. And Joe will probably go in and do a whole song like he did for Drake when Drake wasn't even paying him any
embarrassing.
I think that would be lit. So I'm just going to go with lit. And I'm going with what Bree said because I love a good classy read, my
Me
nigga.
too.
I love a good classy read that's based on facts. And one of my favorite reads, I just want to say this. True. One of my favorite reads still goes to Miss Phaedra Parks when she told... fucking Kenya Moore.
I would be calling her Kendra too.
All you know is that your baby daddy gave sperm so he had $10 for a pizza.
Oh yeah, I remember that on the reunion.
For a medium. That is like the top 2 favorite reads of my whole life.
No, but let me tell you because we was just talking about this bitch. Did you see when a bitch? I remember who it was. I think it was the bitch we was talking about last week. She read Phaedra and she was like, the only thing we have in common with our men is 8 years. Yours is going away for 8 and mine been here for 8.
Oh,
I said, bitch! I said, what you gonna say, Phaedra? When you read Phaedra, she shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, she know. She get the flicking them
know.
Southern Belle eyes with all the eyeshadow. Looking like a damn clownfish.
Purchase lips.
Yo, her lips are nasty. Something wrong with her teeth and her lips. Something wrong. I don't know.
Shout out to the Southern Bells. We gonna go into our next segment. All right, we're going to move into Ain't Shit Shenanigans. Ain't Shit Shenanigans is our drinking game. Today's game was inspired by all of the people that I saw at Afro-Punk and all of these different fashions, and I loved it. It was all over the place, and people just, owned it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this is actually called Fashion Flashbacks. This is trivia related to fashion brands that were made popular in hip-hop in the 90s and the 2000s, okay? For the 99 and the 2000s, okay? The first person with the correct answer wins the point. If you lose 2 questions in a row, you must take a shot. The first person to 4 wins. The loser takes 2 shots. Are y'all ready?
We ready.
We ready.
Hey.
We ready.
Hey, we ready. Hey,
we ready for y'all.
Hey. We ready.
All right.
You won the beatboxing portion.
Yeah.
What do I get?
Well, now let's get to this before I take the mixer down with me. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
I feel like this should be a fairly easy one, so I'm going to start with this one. Okay. This was founded in 1981 by Paul and Maurice Marciano. It was the first brand to introduce designer jeans. The logo was an upside-down triangle with a question mark.
Guess.
Ooh, shit, I don't know who got that.
That was close.
That was very close. I'm going to do 1 and 1.
All right.
Only because y'all two was real quick with that.
Cool.
Cool. I can take that. All right. So you can answer at any time. So most of these I have 3 to 4 points. If you know it, answer it. You don't have to wait till I get through all 3 points. All right? Mm-hmm. All right. Here's another one. Started in 1992 by 4 black entrepreneurs.
FUBU. Damn.
This shit get real. And it was FUBU, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you the other points just so you can learn.
So we basically had zeros, right?
The brand unexpectedly blew up after LL Cool J wore a hat on a Gap commercial. They, at its peak, it grossed $350 million a year, and the acronym is For Us By Us.
Gouge us.
All right. Let me get a little harder, jump.
Oh shit.
Let me give a little harder jump. All right. This is an Italian fashion house founded in 1974. The brand became popular because it used characters such as Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and the most popular was Snoopy.
I don't even know.
The sweaters and tops made them...
Coogee?
You in the neighborhood.
Okay, go ahead.
The sweaters and tops were the most popular.
Say it again.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Like, I can see it, but I don't know what it is.
Wait.
All right, I'm going to give it again. It was an Italian fashion house in 1974. The brand's most popular characters were Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Snoopy. The sweaters and tops were the most popular.
Italian sweaters and tops.
It's named after, would you call it a weather event? If I had to say what the Titanic hit.
Iceberg.
Boom.
Yo, that's iceberg?
It's
Italian.
I didn't know iceberg was Italian.
It's definitely Italian.
I would never have guessed iceberg.
So we got 3 and 2. All right. I might make y'all go to 5 for real. First one to 5. I'm changing the rules. First one to 5.
Let's go.
All right. Get ready, C.
I'm hungry.
This brand was this gonna be, I feel like an easy one. The brand was developed by a model and entrepreneur in 1999. The label is the
Fat Farm.
Close.
Baby Fat.
Boom.
You definitely said model in Russell Simmons. It's not a fucking model.
I was gonna say apple bottom.
got that up there.
It's the drugs. Bree don't do drugs.
Bree mind is clear because she don't do as many drugs as some of us. I'm not gonna say who. I'm just gonna say some of us. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a harder one. This brand was most famous for its oversized jean suits. The label was normally a metal plate on the back of the gear or on some point on the gear.
Sean John?
Close, you answered. So Bree get the answer. It was founded by Carl Williams and
Carl Kanai.
That was that. And that's 5. Carl Kanai. So again,
I knew Carl Kanai was gonna be like part of it.
I was thinking LRG. I was thinking Nietzsche. I was thinking academics.
That's more like late 2000s. Nietzsche was 90s and 2000s.
I was thinking I wore LRG in the 90s.
You sure you wore LRG in
maybe
the 90s?
Late 90s probably.
I feel like you were probably in college when you were wearing LRG. And y'all
nah, niggas weren't wearing LRG in college.
We gonna look it up.
But
Bree won that as she always do. Y'all gotta take this nigga down, my nigga.
Kiara got me one.
Yeah, she got you one. It be subjects she don't even know, my nigga.
See?
And then she be getting the shit. I think
or is it subjects I don't know?
Oh, she
no,
played.
really, I thought I was gonna lose on this. So
so
this the only game I thought I was gonna lose though. No bullshit. This is the only game I was like, I'm not gonna know this shit.
But this shit everybody know, my nigga.
In the Trump game, I was like, damn, I might lose it. I knew it was gonna be close.
Wait, I didn't even do
water. Hey, you took that shot like a champ.
Yes.
All right, we gonna move into Ain't Shit in 2 Cents. Ain't Shit in 2 Cents is our listener letter segment where we give advice to those people who clearly don't care about taking advice from people who drink a lot. We're going to let our vixen, Sierra Tanae, read this letter.
Yeah, because I can't fucking win a damn game. So I'm taking what I can get. A loser. Okay, listen. Fucking listen. Everybody.
We listen.
Hi, Ain't Shit Show. I met you guys at Afro-Punk this weekend.
Shout out to Afro-Punk!
And I rushed to check out your podcast. I want some advice from the group. I'm a 27-year-old gay black man, and I really love being in a monogamous relationship. The problem is, most gay men could care less about relationships. They just want to bone, then on to the next. It's so frustrating that men are such whores, especially black men. My issue is that delivered. My issue is that I recently met a cute white guy on this dating app. We text and have great convo, but every time he asks to see me, I make up an excuse. I'm hesitant because my mom is getting over the fact that I'm gay, and it would be World War III if I bring home a white man. I know I'm getting ahead of myself because we have not even gone on a date, but he seems like someone I could really like. He is also into relationships as well. In this political climate, I feel like it would be like sleeping with the enemy, though. How do you feel about interracial dating? Should I go out with him? Mike T.
Aww.
This is a good one, guys.
Yeah, this is good.
Mike T.
Shout out to you, Mike T.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
So, listen.
Right.
My generic advice is going to be my generic advice is give it a chance. If you like it, go with it, because you can't live your life for anybody other than yourself. However, my woke advice is
not arisen.
My woke advice is, I've known somebody who's dated the same sex and has also dated the opposite
race.
Right.
I don't even know when to put the
button. And what they've told me, and I asked them questions about that, and I said, and it was a female, and I was like, did your parents or did people in your family care more about you dating women or dating white people or white men or whatever? And, you know, she was 100% like, white people, they cared more about that. And this was a couple years ago. So with the climate like it is now, it's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to be willing to take the brunt of what comes with that. And it's unfortunate that people are not all open-minded and that people, you know, you're a black man. So it's already harder, I assume, just based on the conversations I've had with gay black men, it's already hard for you to go out and hold hands with another man. Right. So if you're going to go out and hold hands with a white man, boo. That's that's like a grande, what is it, venti tea? Which one is the grande? Grande, yeah. That's a grande tea. I think. So, you know, as long as you're able to deal with the backlash that comes with that, again, you can't live your life for nobody other than yourself. But if you're willing to deal with the backlash that come with that, because if you meet him, y'all might hit it off. Y'all might actually like each other and fall in love and have 2.5 kids in a house, in a fence, white picket fence, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you have to know what you're getting into, and you can't get into it blindly. And you need to know his political views, because even though he a white boy and he might have a little bit of flavor, you need to know where he stands.
If he got a "Make America Great Again" hat stashed in the back of his closet, that's what you need to know.
Yeah, don't be with Bruce Jenner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Okay. This is my thought process with this. Even though I have my reservations about these less melanated people, I try to keep an open mind, because I do think that it's absolutely ridiculous that white people in America are still like, take them down, send them back. Like, I think that's like the weirdest shit ever. So I don't want to be preaching like, no, you stay on your side and I stay on the other side. I think the bigger thing is just, like Sean said, you being able to handle it. A. B, fuck what everybody else think. Like, if your family, you know, your family should be one that, okay, they might not like it, but it's gonna be probably your responsibility to kind of massage, like, the fact that, look, this is who I'm fucking with, family.
And he can't bring that into the get together because it got cat hair in it.
Right. He can't bring nothing to the cookout. Just tell him he got to come to the cookout and be quiet.
That was racist. My bad. Not my bad.
Chips or something. Unopened.
Right. Unopened chips.
Unopened chips is hilarious.
I mean, but more importantly, I think what you probably should spend time with, y'all so retarded, is
we disrespectful.
Spend more time with your mom. I mean, even though listen, he said that his mom is not really. She's still getting used to the idea of him even being gay.
And he about to add another layer.
Right. So what you need to do is fuck this nigga right now, even though he white. Fuck this nigga, okay? You need to be like talking to your mom, helping her understand, because coming from somebody personally, my family disowned me for 2 years when I first had my first girlfriend. Like, nobody in the family fucked with me for hella long. Like, I spent holidays with my first girlfriend. They was like, bitch, what? You not gay? We don't even know you. My family felt like,
you like, I eat cat on the red.
Like, legit. My family felt like I was being manipulated. They thought, I'm like, if anybody, I'm the manipulator.
You're definitely the manipulator.
Right.
You're 100%.
So I'm like, are you kidding me? So it took me having to throw my family into a real life situation, because people fear what they don't understand. And your mom probably is just unfamiliar with gay people. She probably associated with, you know, you being AIDS.
Did your mama go to college? She didn't definitely have
some AIDS. She probably associated with crazy shit. So it's just you having to get her comfortable with the idea that, nigga, I'm just like you. I just prefer my sex differently, but I'm no different than you. Once you get over that hurdle, then you can say, you know, hey mom, I met someone, you know, I think you'll really like them.
Todd.
Right. But in the meantime, you need to take your ass out with this white boy, get a feel for him, because you might be overthinking this process. You might see him and be like, gross, and then you wrote us for nothing.
But we thank you for your love.
Right. So just go hang out with the nigga. No pressure. Like, I think a lot of times us Black people or people in general, we get too wrapped up into shit that ain't even. You know, just go and live, and if it doesn't work out, then great. If it does, then you deal with that. But right now, just go hang out with a nigga and see what his balls smell like.
What you got, Bray? What you got for Mike?
I pretty much agree. I think that I agree with him spending some more time with his mom. However, I don't think the burden of getting people used to your lifestyle should be on the person.
No,
the reality is if I make an effort to ease you into my lifestyle or help you get used to my lifestyle, I'm only doing it as a courtesy to you because I love you.
Fact.
You know what I mean? I think that people are guilted, particularly gay people, into living their life a certain way. Because let me tell you something: your mother, your sister, your brother, they out here living their best life, whatever life they want to live.
Best life.
They tell you the decisions you should make to make them feel comfortable, so that they're not embarrassed when they go talk to their friends or when they go talk to their pastor, when they go talk to whatever. Mind you, they out here doing whatever the fuck they want, and then want to tell you how to live your life. Now, I get that you love your family and you're always going to love them. However, the burden is really not on you. Your family makes a decision to have a relationship with you or not have a relationship with you. If you're doing everything you can for your family and for your mother and whatever the case may be, then that burden is not on you. You're doing your part. Don't feel guilted because of who you go home to at night. So that's what I have to say about your mother. You know what I mean? But as a courtesy, that being your mother, of course, you're going to try to ease her into things. I totally get that, and I totally agree with it. As far as the white guy, I see absolutely nothing wrong with dating this white guy. I think, like Sierra said and like Sean said, go out there, see what he's like. You might not like him. You might hit it off. I also, from personal experience and from other people, a lot of times if your family doesn't accept it, like Sierra said, that other person's family does accept it. Mm-hmm. So while it's not the best, it's not ideal to not spend Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever with your family, you might spend Thanksgiving with your family and then at Christmas you're spending it with their family. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not ideal, but sometimes that's how it is.
That's what I did.
It's something that you have to adjust to.
And I didn't split my wrist.
And if his political views are aligned with yours, if his family, if you turn out to like this guy, see if his family's political views are aligned with yours. You don't want him to be the Bill Clinton in the family of Trumps. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So you want to know what his family is like, because you definitely don't want a situation where your family's making it hard, his family's making it hard, and the only thing you have is each other. It is important.
And then y'all gonna kill each other.
Support system right outside of each other. So I think that. Try it out. He might be a lovely guy. He might come from a lovely family.
Lovely.
You know what I mean? And see what happens. But just make sure you're getting, as you're spending time with him, you're getting information. You know what I mean? If you like him, just make sure you are collecting information to see if it's worth it. And if it is, throw caution to the wind.
Definitely. And I also had to have a come to Jesus with my mom. I had to legit cuss this hoe out. Listen.
She just called her mama a hoe.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Look, I understand how you feel. However, you don't know me if you really think that I will be out here.
You might see me in the street.
You don't know me. You feel me?
You might holler when you speak.
But nigga, you don't know me.
I got you.
Also, parents think they know us because of really roughly 18 years.
Right.
Not knowing that the person that I am at 28 or the person that I am at 25 and the experiences that I've had that you haven't been around for have now shaped me into this person. You can't think that, Bree is who she is or Sierra is who she is because I spent 18 years in the house with you. But since then, my mom
I stopped talking to you at 12. Once we turn 13, we don't talk to our parents.
Once my period came on, nigga, I was grown.
Quick to say, I know you. And yes, you do know many aspects of my personality, but you don't know what I've experienced out here. You don't know this is the person I've shaped up to be.
Right.
You don't know that you haven't been here for that necessarily.
Me and my mom went at it for a minute, and we have an understanding now, but it really took me having to go tooth and nail. No, you don't know me. You not gonna disrespect. That's one thing I will say. Only I can talk shit about my booze. Anybody else, my mama, my friends, or whoever, I'm not with the shits. If I'm calling you to talk to you about whatever, then you just listen. You don't get to say that. And it was me taking control over those things that helped my mom kind of say, well, damn, she is grown. Damn, she does have an opinion. Damn, I did raise a decent woman to have, a sense of self and not let,
not be a follower.
Right. And so I think a part of you getting that, the confidence or whatever to have a conversation or meet up with this guy and deal with talking to your mom about, okay, I might be dating a white guy too on top of me being gay, comes a lot from you just being confident in who you are and what you stand for. And once I think you get there, you'll be all right.
And I think, here's the thing. People will accept what you make them accept.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you're always feeling away, if you're always hesitant, people use that fear against you.
Yes.
People who you accept is because they're just like, look, this is who the fuck I am. You can deal with it or not.
Right.
You got one or two options.
Right. You can only rule somebody by fear, and if a person does not fear you, you have no control over them. Mm-hmm. So if you tell your peoples, look, this who I'm fucking with, this what it is, they're going to be like, okay.
Yep.
And either you want me around because I'm the shit, or you don't. But guess what? I'm gonna be good either fucking way.
Also,
and
use
they will
his
adapt.
privilege. You listen. Let me tell you something. It might be better dating a white guy than a black guy.
You feel me?
His dick small,
pinky finger.
White gay men are more privileged than black gay men.
Yeah.
So if
white anything is more privileged than black.
If Sprint need to be cussed out, if Charter Cable need to be cussed out, you
babe,
think
could
a
you
white
call?
man.
Could you please call Sprint?
Yes,
Pinky finger up.
Call Sprint. No. Can you call your uncle who's the CEO of Sprint and have him get my shit straight?
Uncle Charles.
So, Mike, that's our advice to you. I just want to tell you that I know you are a gay man because you spell Mike with a Y, and I know your mama did not name you Mike, M-Y-K-E.
Lord.
She might have.
It's an accent.
He's 27. He might be Mike with a Y. I don't think so.
I don't know. Jury's still out.
You should have best Mike with a Y. Let us know how it turns out.
Definitely. Let us know. And it's okay. Hey. All right. We're going to move into Free Smoke. Free Smoke is where we talk about hot button issues. It could be from anything from politics to petty. Today's topic is letting somebody cheat in peace. So on an episode of the Braxtons, there was a discussion between the sisters about men cheating. Niggas getting a little tense in here. All
scratchy.
Tamar said, and I quote, "If you ain't finna leave your man, let your man cheat on your ass in peace." Basically what Tamar was saying was, why you stressing if you know you ain't gonna do shit about it? Starting off, do y'all agree with this statement?
Yeah, sure fucking do.
Give me some of that tea on that. What y'all think?
First of all, why you gonna give yourself an aneurysm over some shit that you not gonna goddamn change? That's number one. Second of all, when your nigga is cheating. So when you find out, it's just the realization that, damn, this nigga really is cheating. No,
he cheating on me.
Really? It's just that shock value. So don't go being irrational if you ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no goddamn money. If you can't go to Melanoche,
if you can't go to Melanoche, where can you go?
So sit your ass down. You tearing up your household and your home. Figure your plan out. Like if you. Like you just being disruptive and you not going nowhere. Like that's just kind of as simple as it gets. I mean, you can deep dive into figure out the psyche behind why you're staying and all that.
Psyche.
Right.
Were your private parts where they were not supposed to be? Was your conversation where it was not? Because cheating is not just physical. Although physical is normally why you leave somebody if you leave them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So if you know, and I think not only if you're going to leave them, but if you're not going to have a conversation with them to say, hey, I know you doing XYZ, I don't approve of this shit, what the fuck? Y'all had that conversation. I don't feel like I'm the type of person that if I knew I was cheated on, I could be with you. Mm-hmm. However, if I decide to be with you after you cheated on me, you should probably keep cheating. Because I'm definitely going to cheat on you.
Right.
Because I'm a pre-cheater anyway.
I'm qualified.
Pre-ejaculate.
Right. Just a little pre-cum. Ain't never hurt nobody.
And as a woman, you have intuition, right?
Yeah.
So you know when some shit... You know,
right, that's what I mean. You knew before you found out. You already knew. So why you falling all out?
Don't stress yourself out.
Right.
Nothing is worth your peace of mind. And I will say that I have definitely been cheated on, and I have stayed. I haven't been cheated on multiple times and stayed. I definitely was cheated on early on in the relationship, and I stayed. And went through the whole going through the phone, looking, seeing what's going on, stressing myself out. But then, probably around my mid to late 20s. I stopped stressing over that shit. I was like, listen, because motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do. You gonna do what you want to do. Once I had decided in my mind that if I find out you cheated on me again, I'm leaving. It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. It was like, whatever, okay, well, we'll see. Because people think they can hide whatever you do. That shit gonna come to me eventually.
I've never been caught cheating though.
Me either.
Nigga, you cheat right in the open. You cheat on the same block.
Number 2, boo.
She in apartment 1A. She cheating in apartment 2B.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm being 2B if you need me.
Sucking and fucking.
But don't stress yourself out. You ain't gonna have no peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And I don't cheat in retaliation. I'm just not a cheater anyway. It's just not in me. I just leave and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Man, see,
speak for your goddamn self.
Because by that time, this shit getting real complicated. And I don't really like the idea.
It ain't complicated. You cheated, I cheated. We even. And I'm still leaving.
Right. But it don't be, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just I'll be out, and then I'll be single, and then I just be, you know what I'm saying? But I do agree with Tamar. If you're not going to do anything, or if you have a serial cheater that every time, you know what I'm saying, you finding something every year, this person doing shit, leave them alone. Yeah. Let them do what they want to do.
Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just joking, because nothing's wrong with me. I've been cheated on, and ain't a goddamn thing wrong with me. It's a matter of preference. People like what they like. Their pheromones attract, and you got to scratch that you just got to itch. So
you just got to itch.
You got to itch that you got to scratch.
I've never 100% knowing I had been cheated on. But what I will say is I've had inklings,
suspicions,
but these people have known. I better not find out the truth.
Right.
All I'm saying is, who gonna play me on that episode of Snap? But the thing about it is, you gotta set up. So here's the cheater's guide. I always say I was gonna set up a cheater's guide. You gotta set up false real things in the beginning of the relationship when you don't know what's gonna go on. You gotta set up false patterns. You gotta set up false patterns.
The listen, I ain't perfect.
Hey, listen. Here's one thing that you do in the beginning. I don't care if you just getting to meet somebody. You don't tell people, hey, I'm going to hang out with my friends. What you say is, I'm going out. I'm going to hang out. You don't give that information. Because as soon as you don't say, I'm going to hang out with my friends, they going to know it's something else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you got
to keep secrets from the beginning. Withhold information from the beginning.
It's not even withholding information more than it's just what's obligatory. Like if I'm not obligated to you, I don't have to tell you anything. So
what's obligated to them mean? Are we in a relationship?
Like,
or we not in a relationship?
are we in a relationship?
In a relationship.
But even if we're in a relationship,
no, I'm talking about even before the relationship.
When we in that
you gotta put the false breadcrumbs before the relationship.
You gotta start. It's conditioning. It's mind conditioning.
Well, we predators.
To catch a predator.
I just realized I was a predator.
Don't date them, y'all.
already.
Listen,
I'm very generic with my statements.
Very.
Because my life goes either way real quick. And they don't need to be explaining shit to nobody, especially when we're not together. Or even if we are together, but it's like, nigga, you got some suspect stuff that I don't even address because
I ain't never address it with me.
Right. I don't need you.
Give me another one.
I don't need you on my coattail, so have at it.
Do what you do.
Have at it.
It is. It's just like that.
So,
and you got to set that. You got to set that up early. And even like, as somebody like, hey, you want to do something. Sometimes you just, even if you ain't got nothing to do, you got to say
something to do.
I'm chilling. And in the social media age, you cannot tell your friends what you doing.
Nope.
Because if you lie and say you with your friends and they didn't tweet it or Instagram or Facebook something opposite, it's going to get you in trouble. You got to keep your scandalousness to yourself. Now,
and limit the amount of information that you give into the world anyway. Yeah. Just even if you do got a bae, you don't have to post them all the time just because that's your goddamn bae. Because okay, you might have a bae today and bae can be gone tomorrow. You don't want to be out here looking.
Anytime I post somebody I'm fucking with, it ain't never no hugged up pictures. We
right,
chilling.
We chilling. It's good.
You don't know who in this picture, my bitch.
Right, and not it's all gang.
Gang.
It's all gang.
I don't want no bund up shit. I don't.
Listen,
I don't do that.
If it's somebody that like not a part of the gang, because sometimes you be fucking with people in the gang. Yeah. But if it's somebody that's not a part of the gang, you just don't post them. Period.
You don't post them at all.
We telling too many secrets.
Y'all better get these gems.
Listen, fans,
catch them. You better leave with these fans.
Getting some fan ass. Don't.
This groupie love finna be real. So let me tell you what's going right now. We leaving cell phones at the door.
we signed in the
I just signed one the other day.
Hey, niggas ain't shit. Hey, have you ever cheated and been caught?
I've never cheated, so.
I've never been caught.
No.
Have you almost gotten caught?
Yeah. I almost don't count though.
Her face when she said yeah, like of course.
I mean, cause niggas not stupid, but almost don't count. A.
Almost
and
count.
B.
Or niggas is stupid if your box bad enough. Oh. They'll get stupid.
Hey. Facts.
Yeah. First of all, Sierra is the King Creep. And right now
I didn't call myself.
I'm feeling like Prince Creep, and I don't want
to be Sean, no, you OG Creep. She the one that dawned me. King Creep. It takes a fairy godmother to come down and sprinkle, keep the party going, play.
Sean the Duke.
She's the empress.
I'm learning shit. If I ever want to cheat, know who taught me, y'all. It's gonna be
I ain't saying I'm cheating. I ain't saying I'm cheating. I've just lived a little life.
Right.
I've lived a little life.
I've lived a little life. All right. So, do y'all think men and women handle cheating the same?
No. Women are smarter. We're smarter. We're more exclusive. We're more thoughtful.
Yeah.
Niggas, they think with their penis, so they leave. They literally leave crumb trails. Yeah. Like, nigga, you left the condom right here, my nigga. You know, and I think women, we're just a little bit more thorough.
Why your dick smell like yeast?
Right. Yo, this smell like wet potatoes,
you
nigga.
You gotta have fucked a loaf of bread,
bitch. Don't do their research. Niggas will not do their research. You don't know that your girlfriend occasionally running this group of bitches?
Right.
Oh, bet you ain't know that, nigga, because you didn't do your research.
You ain't know your girlfriend had a hoe ass friend that fuck with all the niggas, and all the niggas be pillow talking after they smash, and she go back and tell, and she come back and tell me.
Do your research.
And you don't know your bitch is fucking her work husband.
Huh?
Ooh. That's messy.
Bitches be fucking their work husbands.
Legit.
Messy. You got work husbands.
Ooh, that's messy.
Because I could have had a couple work husbands and
husbands.
Husbands. I had a few husbands and husbands.
Have you ever suspected your significant other of cheating, and from your knowledge, it was found out to be wrong?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Bree.
Yes,
Tell me about it.
Yes. So I thought the person I was dating at the time, they had a lot going on anyway, so it was always hard to see what was going on the phone because it was just a lot going on the phone. And a lot of that shit wasn't cheating. They was living some lives. Right. So at any rate, I was convinced that they were cheating with this one bitch and went through the phone, and I was completely wrong. Like, completely wrong. But I never told them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I never said, oh, I thought she was fucking such and such, and then I was wrong. You know what I mean? Nah. But, yeah, I think I've definitely been wrong before.
Yeah, I've been wrong.
Tell me the story about it.
My most recent, I would say, I found a MAC pencil and some matte lipstick in the motherfucking car. Ooh. So I hopped in the whip and I was like, square up. Like,
because you always want to talk shit, right. But you don't never want to pop up.
What's up? Because this ain't mine, A. And B, you been gone. So let's fight. Because, I mean, ain't no middleman. And she was like, that. It was the sister. Sister like, I think I left my bag in the car. Whole bag under the seat was a whole makeup bag and shit had them fell out. But I gave her hell for like 2 weeks straight. Like, fuck you, you lying ass bitch. Go back to that little crusty little bitch. It's motherfucking lip and old skin crumbs all over the goddamn lipstick. Anyway, I'm going up.
Have you ever, I have been accused of cheating and was not cheating. Girl, I've been accused of cheating twice. No bullshit. And was not cheating.
My dog, I'm really not even doing it.
No, I'm really not cheating. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then I feel like you projecting though.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh,
and that's how I feel.
What you do.
Yeah.
This what you think I did? That's what you do, bitch. Now I know your MO.
Yes.
Now you giving up your own secrets and shit. But I've definitely been accused of cheating, and I've never cheated on anybody I've ever been with, but been accused and was like, but I also feel like it wasn't necessarily because I was doing what I was doing. Is because you just felt some type of way about the person that was around.
Right.
And maybe you just felt like, she gotta be.
And sometimes I like to do a little sketchy. Sometimes I intentionally do a little sketchy shit because I want you to moonwalk. Yeah. I want you to be on your toes. Right. Just a little bit because I done walked on a plenty of eggshells. So every now and again I do a little shit to make you you know, like what's going on?
Have you been accused of cheating with somebody and didn't cheat? But
right, and then
fucked them after y'all broke up?
Yeah. Might as well.
But I did fuck them.
Let me tell y'all something. I have cheated in my past, and I tried my 100% best to not be a cheater. And I feel like when I cheat is because I've gave you ample time to correct whatever it is. And you didn't heed my warning.
Right.
Therefore, in my mind, I've conditioned myself to believe
that
you're not handling your business. Therefore,
probable cause.
It has definitely come.
Yeah.
Or when you know you had the chance to cheat and you didn't cheat, do it, and you get accused of cheating.
Ooh. That's me.
Yo, that is the worst.
That is the worst.
And that shit, I be fighting mad. Like, I really be
like borderline.
Like, bitch, no bullshit. Crying. I could have cheated on your fucking ass. I'm trying to do the right thing and shit.
Like,
not because of you.
Not because you so fucking great.
Because the way my favorite set up. I'm just trying.
My favorite
you feel me? That happens to me all the time. Just because I'm naturally like, I'm a lovable person. Yeah. I'm a likable person. And I'm cool with all my exes. Everybody know that about me. That's one thing that people be like, that's so weird. Because I will make all my exes or people that I've talked to be friends. Because just because you didn't work out as lovers, we can still be friends. But one thing I can't stand is when I could have been a skeezer and I didn't be a skeezer, but you accusing me of skeezing.
I'm going to skeeze.
Now I'm like, I should have just fucking did it. I should have just fucking.
No, that's the worst thing you can do to me is keep accusing me of something I didn't do. Because if it's a little bit that I want to do, I'm going to do it. Because if I'm going to get in trouble about it, I might as well
go down.
I'm already sitting.
I might as well get the nut.
I'm already sitting.
If I'm doing life without parole, I'm fucking something. Trust and believe. Do y'all think that couples can really bounce back after infidelity?
No.
Honestly and truly.
No, I don't. I think you can be together, But do I think it's ever going to be the way it was before and y'all ever really going to get over the shit? You ain't never going to get, you forever going to have trust issues if you cheat on somebody. Period. I don't care how long.
Speaking from somebody that's in something similar, I would have to agree with Bree. I think that you can learn to live with it, but the trauma is already done.
You can forgive but never forget.
You can forgive, but you can't forget.
You're never going to go back to viewing them
as the innocent and them, especially when
you're a fuck bitch.
Right.
So now I know.
Exactly. Now that I know that everything, because it's always the same case scenario. They tell you shit like you need to hear these words of affirmation, like I love you, and all this shit that you like. Nigga.
Words and actions is so different.
So different.
I tell anybody that I'm not about to continue to have the same conversations with you. You know what you need to do. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Just say I'm not going to do it,
right.
So that we can do whatever we need to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't think that you can forgive, but I don't feel like you can forget. That's why I said if you ever cheat on me and I take you back, you probably wasting your time.
Yeah.
In real life, because it's unfortunate, but the way my soul is set up, I'm not gonna get anywhere past it until I do something.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, but it's just me.
That's how you
I apologize for being me, but I am me at the end of the day. And it's always some ass out there that's
throwing. It's always ass that's him. Hey, rub me. I don't want to rub you.
Hey,
come
listen.
here. Yeah.
I'm cute.
Right.
I got this smile. And it's always gonna be something.
Right. This dimple get him every time.
I'll be like, all right. To wrap this up, my last question is: do y'all feel that humans? Because we kind of touched on this earlier in a different topic
about species and shit.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like humans can truly be monogamous? Or meant to be monogamous?
I think I prompted this.
Two humans forever? No, I don't believe that. Nope.
Why not?
Somebody gonna fuck up. You are not gonna find. You might find one monogamous person, but to find
how did that one person get to be so monogamous?
I mean, some people.
I feel like if my shit good, I can be monogamous. I really do.
Right,
feel
and
like
if you
that.
are the other bitch,
but like I said, if I'm giving you these, if I'm telling you what the problems are.
I don't know
and y'all
anybody
should see over here. She's sweating like a bitch.
No, I don't know anybody in a relationship where both were monogamous. I know zero. We're both. If you're in a long-term relationship where both were monogamous, I don't know one.
Let me tell you how fucked up I am.
Okay.
This is how I realized that I'm fucked up. Because if I like somebody too much, I'm like, if I like you too much, then you gotta be the person that's fucked up. Because only one person. People never really like each other equally.
The same.
And if I feel like I like you too much, my fucked up mind processes it as you can't like me as much as I like you.
Right.
Therefore, I need to do something to offset that.
Balance it, bitch.
Yo,
that sounds like sabotage, right?
Self-sabotage.
It is.
No bullshit. That is the story of my. Yeah, that's how. I mean, I put it out. That's how it was with me and why she like me. Like, nah, I did not like her the same way she liked me in the beginning. I did not. I was like, no. And because I had a girl, she had a girlfriend, I had a girlfriend. And just even outside of that, I was just like, I'm good. I'm good. But she wore me down.
Hey, it be the ones you like you good that you end up down.
Like, we really did. It wasn't until
brick road with.
No bullshit. It wasn't until I'm drunk. She got me when I was in a state of weakness.
I always get
that sounds like a Cosby situation.
Exactly.
You got your wine.
We was at Pride in Charlotte. She popped Jada. I think it was either she went with Jada, you and Jada, but I definitely know Jada was there because Jada came over, gave me a hug, and was like, "Why is over there? Why is over there?" And I was like, "Okay, like okay, right." I didn't even see her, but I was like, "Okay, whatever." I didn't think anything of it. I go piss. I open the bathroom door while standing right there.
With her dick out.
I was like, damn. And she falls in the stall and was like, I've been wanting to see you all along. And I'm like, please get off me. Thank you.
Well, you're a sucker.
I did not know that.
come LEY. Come walking in.
You're getting an exclusive.
I love LEY, right?
Show.
Right. I love LEY's baby mom though, so she cool. So, but she come walking in and was like, why? Something. You know how she little, sassafras.
Always got some overlap.
Right, ready to always got some overlap. And so I just looked at her. I was like, "Oh, handle that," like whatever. I didn't think anything of it, but that was kind of like
that your bitch?
Exactly, in her Missy voice. Yeah. So, but that was kind of like the beginning of me and why me being like, I guess she all right, whatever. Even though, which is kind of fucked up now because I knew she had a girlfriend. I think that was kind of like what turned me on a little bit.
Excuse alert. Excuse alert.
Yeah. But yeah.
You was the first Lyra galore like all of them.
I should have been. Where my royalties? Run me my money. Run me my money.
Where's my royalties?
Listen, have y'all heard? Side note, y'all heard Joceline's song? Run me my money. Run me my money.
That shit not even in English or Spanglish.
It's not.
That shit is just gibberish.
I was like, wait, what's happening? Wait. Okay, exactly.
That's high speed.
But yeah,
so we're saying that humans are not meant to be monogamous.
I want to say
the word. They're just not. Yeah, they're not capable. I don't think you're gonna. I think it's so rare that you're going to find someone that's cut from that mold, that finding two people and then putting them together for them to find each other. That shit ain't gonna happen.
But you know what's crazy? I also think that a lot of what we think has been conditioned by our ignorance in society. Yeah. But our older generation, because I have aunts and uncles that have been together for 50 years and have never cheated and just adore each other.
Never cheated.
No, I have asked.
Never cheated.
Well, I mean, maybe they lying. Well, maybe
somebody never got found out.
Your uncle got a whole other family on the other side.
No, but if anybody, it's probably gonna be my aunt. That is gonna be the skeezer. If anybody,
what's in your family more
skeezy? He never find out because she's smart with her shit.
Right? Because women, we rule the world. Mm-hmm. But I say that to say, I think that people can condition themselves to not act on it.
Right.
But
yes.
Because
it's all about self-control.
Exactly.
Because
but the
God
control.
Stop making attractive people.
Exactly.
And that's what I always say.
But even bigger than that. But exactly, it's not even about attractive because I have met people that may have been less visually desirable, but there was something about
I like the visually desirable.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was something. It was something about was it either pheromones or just chemistry? Period. It might have been pheromones too. Because like I can smell a person and immediately get like you don't need. I can just smell it.
Listeners, the was her. Motioning towards her vagina and spewing. Yeah,
I wish there was a recorder.
Once we start doing live shows, you're gonna realize that
she very visual.
Wears a bra.
I don't,
and she just spewed.
Yeah, I did,
and
yeah.
I always come in a
hot
scarf.
sausage on the head.
I always come in a scarf. I never take my hair
down. Don't tell them that we ball main down.
Coochie down to
the
baby. We got on bloody shoes and all ball main. We do not look like we just.
What kind of shoes Sean got on?
All right, so that haters like shit. So I want to believe that humans can be monogamous.
Okay.
I personally fuck Sierra, fuck the label she wear, fuck who she stands for.
So I love you.
Just because she put on them Brazil sandals today instead of them sideburn sandals by Fenty that she normally wear. Anyway,
Sean, y'all, and she fresh though. She got on some Nike slides.
Just shut up. I can't breathe. Look, these are the tangents that people hate, even though we're cracking the fuck up.
I think if they saw us, they'll be yes.
Yeah, definitely. But I definitely, I want to believe, and I don't know if I believe it or not. I want to believe that as long as I have communication with the person that I'm with, and we're willing to work with each other's faults and communicate and improve on those faults, I feel like I can be monogamous. Right. I honestly, truly, deep down in my heart, feel like I can be monogamous.
I don't feel like you believe that.
What I don't believe in is the other person doing what I need them to do so that I can be monogamous. And that's being 100. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my thought on monogamy. What's your thought on monogamy?
I don't think people are capable of it, like I said. I think very few are. I don't even really see it as a big problem. I think because I've just accepted the fact that just
niggas going to cheat.
People going to do what the fuck they want to do, which is probably the best advice I got from somebody once. People going to do what they want to do. So I don't really stress over it too much. I think I will probably wind up being like a serial monogamer, like single for a couple years, in a relationship for 10 years. Single for a couple years, in a relationship
definitely
for 10 years.
do long relationships.
Like, yeah,
Me
so
too.
I'm probably going to be that, and then I'm just going to die with whoever I happen to be with at the
Damn!
time. Like, you know, I don't think it's going to be like, we got married at 30 and we've been together 30 years.
Myrtle.
She just got with Myrtle at 86.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably going to be
Myrtle's
me.
Gonna have some ice cream and left her in the car for too long.
I'm going to be J-Lo be having them long-term relationships.
And then be
bitch
gone.
Single, and
Right.
she had them long-term. I said, yo, bitch, I think I'm going to fucking be J-Lo. And then I'm going to get with somebody at 80 and then it's going to be me and them till we 90. And then
I think we might be on to something.
So that's probably just going to be me. So I don't really have a big issue with it, to be honest. I don't feel like it's depressing. Some people feel like it's like, this depressing thing. And it's like, dog, you better live in reality.
And
you know
I don't think that it's depressing. I think you just have to... I feel like you can't project negativity on your life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of one of the things like we said, like, if you like me too much, or if I like you too much, then that means that you might not like me as much. Right. So I'm going to do some self-sabotage shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the problem. I think the problem, if I were to be focusing my happiness on whether or not somebody cheated, that's a problem, right?
Gotcha.
But I live my life. You do you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do me. You do you anyway. I hope that you don't cheat. We're going to have a bomb-ass relationship. We're going to have all these things. Right. That's how I feel. Like,
I'm bomb.
shit got to be lit, right? But then if you cheat, it's just kind of like, damn.
Boom, boom, boom.
So you can't just be thinking that that's going to make you happy or necessarily even make you unhappy that they cheated. Motherfuckers cheat, okay? And it's an unhappy experience. However,
niggas get over this shit too.
You got a life to live and you get over it. Dog, every time you thought you want to get over some shit, what the fuck you do?
Woke
get
up.
Over it.
Look at you all living and shit.
Right, look at you all living.
So it's like, I just feel like if you, it's not a thing where it's inviting negativity necessarily depending on the mentality of the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't mean that I can't fully enjoy the relationship because in the back of my mind I think you're going to cheat. To be honest, at this point in my life, I really don't give a fuck. If you do, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and I'll probably even move on to the next J-Lo nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, that's true. I if you're gonna cheat, I'm not focused on that. However, don't let me find out. Is all I'm saying.
Don't let everybody die though.
Don't let me find out. Right? Because
don't let me find out. If you want to cheat, but don't let me find out.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say.
It's gonna be World War III.
Yeah.
Probably World War IV, because Trump is probably going to have World War III.
Yeah.
He got that on deck right now.
Exactly, because he met the president of the Virgin Islands. Anyway, moving along. I want to thank y'all for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the show. I want you to follow us on the Ain't Shit Show on all of our social media, Twitter, IG, YouTube, and SoundCloud. And know that is X where the I would be in shit. Leave comments and make sure you rate us on Apple Podcasts. Help us get to the Apple Noteworthy page by writing a review. Listen, you can help us be great by writing a review. You can just write data shit, send. That's it.
Dope.
Don't act like you woke and like you support black people if you can't give us 140 characters or less. If you're a small business and you would like to sponsor an episode, please contact us at theaintshitshow@gmail.com. Again, shout out to all the great people that we met at Afro-Punk. That was a great experience for me. And I like to end the podcast every time on a quote or with a quote. And here it is. Don't sell yourself short. The only people you need in your life are the people that need you in their life. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.
Hey. See ya.